And now, a moment of silence.
This is why I'm dressed up. It's for the moment of silence.
Yeah. I spoke about this player last night with a good friend of the show, previous co-host. I'm not sure his status is anymore, but Dave, Dirtbag Dave, miss you, buddy. We had a big conversation about him at the Lightning game about how he's just not being used, and we're talking about Jordan Addison over here. 70% people still roster him. I can't figure out why. He's not getting targeted nearly enough to be effective. He's a guy you drafted super high, not super high, but high enough where you thought he was going to be a thing. He had a good game. Week 4 was great, right? Week 4, he had 22.9 points. You thought, like, okay, Sam Darnold can get it done, baby. Sam Darnold can actually do 2 receivers for the first time in his life. Well, he's not, and he can't get the ball to him. He's not getting the ball to him. 3 targets in the past 2 weeks. That's not even worth looking at. Ray McLeod is on your waivers. He's doing better. Dare I say Michael Pittman's doing better? Dare I say? So Jordan Addison, if you're still the 78% of people holding on hope that he's going to do something with Sam Darnold in this offense, he's just not. You might as well drop him. Hopefully someone else picks him up and you drop a landmine because of name alone. Jordan Addison is just done for this year, and I don't see him ever getting revived. There's no Undertaker coming back this week. He's done, dead. Throw the dirt on him.
Well, and Jordan Addison even posted on Instagram, free 3, and like he doesn't want to be in Minnesota because he's not getting targeted. Can you guess the difference between Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Jalen Nailor on the season in targets?
I would say, seriously, I would say that Nailor has more targets than Addison. I'm not looking at anything, because it's not possible to have because he only has 23 targets in the season. Addison did miss some games, so that adds to it. But I would say percentage-wise, Justin Jefferson's got to be at 40%. I feel like
there has been 103 targets between those 3 players this season so far. Justin Jefferson has 60.
Ooh, so 60%.
Jordan Addison and Nailor combined for 43. And Jordan Addison has 23. He has 37 less targets than Justin Jefferson with only 1 game missed this season. 2 games missed this season.
It is. And here's the thing. He's getting targeted 5 times a game. These targets aren't quality. They're not perfect. They're not great. He only has 14 catches on the season. 2 touchdowns, which is great. We got to remember, TJ Hawkinson is not far behind from returning. And you really think Jordan Addison is going to compete with TJ Hawkinson in targets? I don't think so, man. Hawkinson is going to be the one taking over that number 2 role in that offense. So that's going to move Jordan Addison even further down the pecking order. I wouldn't be surprised if Addison does get moved. I'm not saying they will, but if in today's NFL, when players start reaching out, our social media and free number 3, stuff usually happens. And there are teams out there that need wide receiver help. The Buccaneers, the Kansas City Chiefs, although they just got Hopkins. But there's teams out there that need wide receiver help. I wouldn't put it past them if they move Jordan Addison. And if they do, then we'll go from there. But as right now, this current state, easily dead.
Yeah, I agree. Jordan Addison can pull picks. They can get really good value out of Jordan from a team that expects him to be good. He's tied with Jalen Nailor with receptions. They only both have 14. Addison has 219 yards, though, compared to Nailor's 175. 400 air yards, so like they're there. It's just he's not getting them caught. He has caught every ball that's been catchable to him, all 14 of them, which means 7 apparently are not catchable, or 9, I should say. So it's not good. It's not. And people roster him because of his name. They roster him because the Vikings offense is good. And if Justin Jefferson goes down, in theory, Jordan Addison's wide receiver 1, but Justin Jefferson has never looked better. I mean, maybe once, but he's really good.